In the last video, I have already explained you how to take the data from GSTR2B from the internet. Okay. Now the next step is, after taking the data from the GSTR2B, we are calculating the GST, we are paying the GST to the government and everything. Okay. But the next step what you have to do is GSTR2B reconciliation. Now, what is the meaning of GSTR2 reconciliation? See, as I told you, whenever we are purchasing the goods, that party is finding the GSTR1. In our GSTR2B, the data appears automatically. What you do, you download that data. So I'll just go to, you know how to do this. You go to the gst.gov.in, then log in. After login, you just click on return dashboard, then this comes. You select the month of which you want the data and say search. Okay. Then you go down here, then there is what? Auto drafted GSTR2. Just go here. This is your input. Okay. It is this input we have taken for GST calculations, correct? If I want the detail about this input, click on what? All tables here. All tables. Okay, see, this is the details. Because of these details, we have taken all that input. Now you go to the tally. You can download this if you want. You can download it in Excel. I'm not downloading. You can download it in Excel and compare this with your tally. Go to the tally in GSTR2B. Go to the tally in GSTR2B. Open these entries. Okay, and all this, even you can export this if you want in Excel, and check all these transactions are appearing here. Okay, if the particular transaction is entered in tally but it is not entered here in online portal, the detail is not come here, that means what? That party has not filed the return. In that case, remember, suppose this Supreme Industries, we have passed the entry in tally, but that Supreme Industries, it is not come here. Assume that means your job is to take this data separately. You can export this in tally and make one table there and keep it separately. Okay, and you have to call this party and tell that you have to not file the return, kindly file the returns. In that case, in the next month we will get that input from that party in our portal. Okay, if he is not filing the GSTR1, that means we are not getting that detail in our GSTR2. So we have to force all this. If the data, we have passed the entries in tally, but if the data is not appear here, you have to make those parties separate and call them, okay, to file the returns. Okay, at that time, in the next month, at least we can get the input. Input is very important because we can pay less tax to the government. Remember, input is very, very important, and this reconciliation is also very, very important. Okay. Okay, so now here also there are some extra entries also you can find on a portal.